I used to try to fit in, odd man out. I could never conform, I'm a standout. Trying to be like them, it never panned out. I took a different route, I got it planned out. I made my own lane, got my own swag. I'm a vibe, B, I'm in my own bag. My fly different, yep, I embrace that. I know my time coming, ain't gotta chase that. I'm built different, I hit different, always have. Ain't no shorty like me, keep it 100,000. I put my heart in it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Toya with Beauty for Ashes, and I'm back with another video for you guys. I hope you had a great week. I had a pretty good week today, but I'm better now. So the last few videos, I've been talking about marriage, I've been talking about singles. So today I'm going to be discussing the topic that was then. It's really about just changing and evolution and just not letting people box you into who you used to be. Like, we all have a past, but your past is not who you are now. And it's not fair for someone to try to box you into who you used to be. It's not fair for you to stay in bondage to that person if you're no longer that. You know, we all have done some things. We all have been in situations that we wish we wasn't in. We've all have made some decisions that we wish we would not have made. And, hopefully we've learned from them, we've grown from them, but my past decisions does not determine who I am right now. You know, who I used to be at 20 is not who I am at 44. You know, you go through life experiences, so life changes you. You know, you're not going to stay the same person you were. Most of us not. I mean, you have some people that may keep that same mindset over the years, but most of us grow, most of us evolve, most of us change, most of us elevate, most of us get better over time, because you go through something, you learn from it, and hopefully you don't repeat it the next time or the next 5 times. It's some of us, it take a while for us to learn. It don't always happen instantaneously, but the point is we do learn. So tonight I have 6 bullet points that I wanted to discuss with regards to, the past and just stepping out of the shadows of your past and that type of thing. The first one is, it's okay to outgrow people and things. A lot of times people in your past or your family or friends that have, been in your life a long time, or, of course, if it's family, they've been in your life the whole time, but friends, they've been in your life a long time. It's hard for them to see you in a different light. So when you actually start doing things different, when you start moving different and changing, it's kind of hard for them to see you outside of who you used to be. A lot of times they try to hold you to your past decisions, to your past mistakes, and it's not fair, for them to do that. And they they won't allow you to elevate. So you have to make the decision, like, you know what, I'm not going to let my past confine me and my future decisions. Like, what I did is what I did. I learned from that. I moved on, and y'all need to move on as well. So sometimes you have to outgrow those people. Now, your family is your family. They're going to always be around to some capacity, but it's up to you to set boundaries. It's up to you to create distance in some cases. You can love people from a distance. You ain't got to be all up on them to love them. You know what I mean? Sometimes you meet people in life and you meet them when you're in a certain place in your life. I'll give you an example. I had a friend a while ago and we were really close for like a long time. But at that season of my life, I was single. I was out partying all the time, having male company over all the time. She was single, so we had a fun time. Like, we was party city, you know what I mean? Not the costume place, but it was lit. It was up and it was stuck basically every weekend, and it was a fun time. It was a fun season of life. But eventually years passed. We both kind of start heading in different directions. I got in a relationship, settled down a little bit, and she was still single, still kind of wanted to be on that same wave. But I had gone to my next level, so I wasn't there. I didn't mind doing it sometimes. I mean, of course not to the capacity like we were, but just as far as hanging out, going out sometimes and all that, I didn't mind that. But what I found is that when our interests changed, when we no longer had that commonality, that's when that wedge was created in our friendship. And initially you miss those people because you get comfortable with them. That's your crew, that's your people. So it's like it's hard to let that go because you think about the past, you think about the fun times, you think about the friendship. But if that person's not growing at the pace that you're growing, and in essence, if they're holding you back, you know, sometimes you have to let that relationship go. And I feel like Drake, like this relationship severed itself. I ain't even have to do no cutting. That joint just kind of fell apart, right? But it's okay for that to happen. I had to learn it's okay to outgrow people. Like, when you start doing better in life, it's certain people that don't always want to see you do good. And it's hard to hear that, especially when it's your friends and family. But I mean, let's face it, some people don't want to see you doing better than them. I mean, that's just like a fact. I'm not even trying to be rude, but people don't like to see you win. It's people around you that's smiling in your face. They cheering for you in front of your face, but behind closed doors, they really praying on your downfall. And you can tell that eventually, because their actions will show up once you actually get to that next level. Once you actually succeed, start accomplishing some of your dreams and goals, those people kind of fade to the background. You don't hear from them the same. You don't really get that same love and support and encouragement you was getting at one point. So it was a hard lesson for me to learn. But I'm like, all right, you was in my life for a season and for a reason, and if you ain't here no more, then it wasn't meant for you to be here. So I'm gonna have to keep it pushing. So that leads to number two. Change can be good. Like sometimes when you think about things changing, it invokes fear. Just the unknown. Like, all right, what now? Like, I've never been in this territory before. I don't know what to expect. But change is not always bad. Change can be good because if you change your circle and you change your environment, a lot of times you change your circumstances. Um, Staying stuck in the past is not going to help you to move forward. So you have to step out of your comfort zone and step into the unknown and do some different things that you've never done. Well, that leads me into number three. You have to surround yourself with people that support you for real, people that encourage you, people that believe in you, people that see something in you that you may not see in yourself, people that will hold you up when you're ready to fall down, people that'll push you when you're ready to give up. Like, you want a strong circle of people. Like, you want people that's doing better than you, people that you aspire to be like, people that have accomplished what you're trying to accomplish. So you got to expand your circle, you got to network, you got to meet new people. And I'm not saying get rid of your old people all the time. You might got to get rid of some of them. Sometimes you just got to expand your circle, because these are the people that you want, people that's going to truly have your back, and their words and actions going to line up. So you ain't even got to second guess what their motive and purpose is in your life, because it'll be clear. People typically that are doing better than you, they don't have no reason to pull you down or hold you back. They ain't got no reason to hate on you. They want to see you win because they already done been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So they want to see you do good, and they really have your back, like for real. So those are the type of people you want to surround yourself with. Like, you don't want people that's going to have that crab in a barrel syndrome, and they trying to pull you down as soon as you get up and about to get out. They're like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So that leads me to number four. Don't let people guilt you into going backwards. Like, sometimes, people have like a almost a survivor's remorse or survivor's guilt or whatever. It's kind of like, well, I left them behind. I survived the hood. I survived my circumstances. I'm doing good for myself. But the people I grew up with, they still in the hood. They still doing the same things. And sometimes you feel guilty. You feel like you got to carry them. You feel like you can't leave them behind. And sometimes, unfortunately, people get sucked back into that lifestyle, and everything they worked so hard for is gone. It's just like, because they allow people to get in their mind. They allow people to convince them, like, oh, you too good for us. Oh, I see you. Oh, you think you better than us. You think that you all listen to all that. I mean, I am better. I'm not saying I'm better than you, but I'm better than who I used to be. And I know that I'm too good to go back to the circumstances that I was in. I know that I want better for myself. I want better for my children. I want better for my family. So me hanging out where I used to hang out with, so me hanging with people I used to hang with, doing things that was getting me in trouble, making silly decisions. Like, why I'm gonna go back there? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, you trying to move forward, you trying to elevate, you trying to boss up. So why you go back to something that was not beneficial to you? You know, it was a detriment. So don't let people make you feel guilty. Don't let people make you feel bad about your accomplishments and your achievements. You know, be around people that celebrate that, people that want to see you win. Fifth thing is, be proud of who you become. Man, you done been through a lot. You done survived a lot. You still here. Be proud of that. Be proud of your accomplishments and your achievements. Be proud that you have a past that you can look back on and be like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had to go through those situations in order for me to get better, in order for me to learn from my mistakes, in order to prepare myself for where I am. A lot of times we just rush through life and we don't even take time to pat ourselves on the back and celebrate our successes. Like, you have to be proud of yourself and look at where you came from to where you are now. That's a huge deal. Cheers to you. Salute. Know what I mean? We up. We up. And be proud of who you become. Like, you did that. You where you are for a reason. Of course, God and the decisions that you made to get out of previous circumstances to where you are now. And then number 6, continue to grow and evolve. Don't stop here. Keep going. Keep pushing. Don't be complacent. Don't be content with where you are. After you achieve one goal, set another one. You know, like I said, I got my vision board behind me. So once I hit this, I'm over here. I'm down here. You know, I'm all over my board. I'm not going to stop. And once this vision board is complete, guess what? I'm going to make a new one with new dreams, new goals, new visions. So, never stop growing, never stop learning, never stop celebrating your successes, and never, ever, ever give up. My wine is up. So is this video. So anyway, guys, kept it short for you this week. I hope that you got something out of it. As always, please like, share, and subscribe my video. Provide me some feedback. You know, leave me a comment. Let me know that you liked it. Let me know what else you want to hear me talk about, because I ain't going nowhere. You know, I'm here now. I'm doing this every week. I'm committed to it. I'm on my path of growth and evolution. So I'm here. You feel me? I'll be back next week with another video for you guys.